How's everybody doing? Today I want to talk about, you know, guilt and all these emotions of not feeling worthy or feeling like you're a bad person or, many religions call it sin, how you're a sinner and all that. If you accumulate enough of it, enough of those beliefs of how bad you are and how, all the mistakes you've done are against you and because of that, goodness cannot come to you, or favor cannot come to you, or you cannot be lucky. Many people feel that they're cursed, and look, could be true. Many people have problems in their families with their parents, family members. Many people have problems in relationships. People have problems in finances. That's one, if not the biggest issue people have. People have problems with feeling happiness, joy, waking up in the morning full of wonder. All these issues. All these issues really come from you feeling you're not worthy, or you're feeling like something is against you, and you feel like you're not worth it. That's really bottom line what it is. That you're not worth. You feel you're not worth it. You feel that other people are more worthy than you are because you've done either too much bad or for whatever reason you may have. People, I've heard every reason. Some people feel like God is mad at them, like God is mad at them, or that the universe is mad at them, and or they've done so much bad karma, that they have so much karma that the universe cannot and will not give them what they want, and all that is it's a lie. You've been fooled. You've been lied to. You've been living in a lie. Okay. First off, I want to talk about this. We all make mistakes. We all make decisions. And most of the time, I say 99.9% of the time, we know what to do. We know what we should do, in other words. You're at dinner, you're trying to lose weight, or for whatever reason, you know not to order dessert, right? Or you know that you should be ordering a salad instead of, you know, some barbecue ribs or whatever. Uh, you know you should be sleeping in early so you get up refreshed and energized, ready for work in the morning. You know, we know the answer to the problems. It's like, okay, if you want to lose weight, guess what? It's so simple. There's so many books on how to lose weight. When you know the answer all along, you're telling me you don't know the answer, how to lose weight. You know the answer. I know the answer, and I still have some weight to lose as well. I'm working on it, but I know the answer. You know the answer. Eat healthy and exercise. That's the answer. But yet we don't do it. You want to be financially stable. You want more money. Look, the answer is very simple. Either get a second job or start finding a job that'll pay you more, or start your own little business and do something. You know what to do. We just don't do it. We know what to do. We just don't do it. Life is based on decisions. There's decisions to make every day. You get up, you make a decision to brush your teeth. You make a decision to take a shower. You make a decision of what to eat. You make a decision of what to drink. You make a decision um, on how you do your work or your job a certain way. Life is decision based, right? Now, many of those times we don't make the decisions that we should be making. Right? Maybe we got angry for no reason, and now we're having problems with our partner. Maybe if you're a teenager or you still live with your parents, you're a kid, and you talk back to your parents when you know you should have just stayed quiet and said yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Um, you know, we make we make bad decisions. Is what people call it, making a bad decision. They categorize things. They label things good and bad, right? Or and sometimes we just people, what people call it. We just totally just do bad decisions. Right? We grab an extra dessert. We cuss people out on the freeway. You know, and people have done even worse things. You know, from murder and violence and basically, if you were to label good and bad, there's a lot of bad that's been done, right? Also good. And this life is based on decisions, like I just talked about, decisions. Well, here's something. I want you to think about this. What if I tell you there's no such thing as a bad decision? Right? If we all have this idea of going through this straight line, right? Or straight line, and there's always influences that take us outside of that line, make us curve a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. We're not going straight. What if I told you there's no such thing as a bad decision? And in reality, it's not. It's all an illusion. I think it was Shakespeare that said there's no such thing as bad or good unless the mind makes it so. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that was his quote. I believe it was Shakespeare. Now, there's no such thing as bad decision. Could you live with that truth? Could you accept that truth? There's no such thing as a bad decision. Imagine if you were to accept that truth. Oh my God, the phenomenal sleep you would get. The worry that would just leave you. And the peace that you would find. Save you from a heart attack. Here you have a choice to make a decision. You know what's good and you know what's bad. Let's say you're not sure and you do the bad thing. Or let's say you just influenced by the bad decision and you just make the bad decision. What if I told you there's no such thing as a repercussion to that? Well, not a repercussion, but there's no such thing as, well, yeah, no such thing as a repercussion, but there's a consequence for making that decision. Right? And let me explain to you why there is no such thing as a bad decision, and every decision is really actually good. Right? There's just goodness. Think about it. God, if you believe in God or if you believe in the universe, you believe in a positive entity, right? A positive power, a higher power that created you and I and everything we see. Well, if you look in a microscope, everything is made out of atoms. And if you look deeper in the microscope, you'll see that an atom has another little smaller particle that surrounds it, called an electron. And technology today can now see beyond the electron, and guess what they see? They see energy. They see energy vibrating. Just energy vibrating. This is science right here. This facts. So if everything is made of out of atoms, it means that everything is really energy. Everything's everything's the same. We all connected. Everything's connected. You see.